Hey guys, so at this point you've installed FB Social Deals and you're presented with the login page. So I'm just going to log in here and show you around the admin area so you can see, get familiar with it. Okay, along the top you've got your dashboard, which we're at now. It's empty here because we have no deals yet. You've got the create a deal page, the view users page, and you can log out. So create a deal is fairly self-explanatory. That's where you create new deals. View users means you can view everyone who's connected with your app. It has their name and email, and then you can log out here. So there are a few different things we're going to have to do. We're going to jump between here and Facebook when creating the deal. So I'm just going to go and click create deal. We're going to add our first deal now to the setup. So first thing we have is our deal title. This is the main part up the top. So I'm going to make a deal for an app I have called FP2 Pro. We've got a sub headline, and we have a content headline which appears in the deal box. Then we have our deal description, which has the general HTML stuff for editing, bold text, all that there, images, whatever you want. I don't recommend putting images in here because it's a small area. Just type in your deal description. Then we want a deal image. This is an image that appears to the left hand side of the deal, so I'm going to find one here now. Add that image there. So now you get the pricing options. So let's say I normally sell this for 27. I want to sell it now for 9. And it's a discount price. And I can either link it to PayPal. So if it is PayPal, you just put in your PayPal email here and the download URL of where you have it. So I'm just going to leave this a dummy page for now. And then you can also set it to other here. Let's say if you use Warrior Plus or some third-party payment. That way you could just have it going to a separate page you have that has the payment, shopping cart and stuff. So I'm going to leave this one as PayPal. Now we have the expiry date. You can see here it says system time. Because of the way FB Social Deals is built, it uses the unique feature of running off the system time as opposed to everyone's individual time where they are, because that won't tally up with the countdown properly. So it says it's now the 7th of October. It's 9:52 AM. So I'm going to set this to expire on the 10th at 1 PM and just click done. That's that part done. So now we're down to the design settings. You can either upload your own header image here, the browse box, or you can choose a style. So I'm going to pick the red one for this. The next thing is Facebook settings. We have the invite dialog box. So if you look, let's go back to the demo one I made before. And this is the invite option here. So when you click this, this pops up. Or you can set it the other way. You can set it to the friend inviter or the send dialog. That was the send dialog. Now for this bit, you're going to need the Facebook app URL. So this basically means the address of where your Facebook page is. I'm going to have to jump out to Facebook in a moment and show you this. So I'm just going to leave that blank for now. We have wall permissions. This is granting the app permission to post on someone's wall, so they have to confirm this. If you set it to yes, you upload a small image, a title, and a comment. This will appear on your users' walls. And a fan gate. If you set it to no, then they just get straight into the deals page. If you set it to yes, you have to upload a fan gate image, which is 810 pixels across by whatever height you choose. I recommend about 600. So I'm going to pick a sample one I have here. And you have some text that appears over this. So I'm just going to say this will appear on the image and call to action, whatever. If you leave this blank, then the box won't show. We have 2 other Facebook items we have to go and get in a minute. We have our app ID and our app secret. So I'm going to come back to those. Then we have our autoresponder. So we have support for MailChimp, Aweber, and GetResponse. I'm going to choose Aweber, and you enter your list ID. Just the list name, basically without the @aweber.com part, and whatever else applies for MailChimp and GetResponse. You'll see the information there yourself. Then we got some boxes here for information that Facebook recommends you add, and I recommend you always have this if you have an app that requests someone's email. So I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to write the terms and conditions for you or the privacy policy relevant to your app. That's up to you, whatever you're doing. But it's widely available online, and Facebook give guidelines on this as well. So you can let's write terms here for now and privacy. Then we have a main content area. This is content that appears down here at the bottom, below the actual main deal. So you can have like a product showcase. You can add video, images, HTML, anything you want down here to customize that to to your own liking. And then at the very bottom here, just off screen, we have an expiry message. This is the message that appears here once the deal expires, and the expiry link. If you leave that blank, it will show a payment link with your full price up here. Or if you wanted to say, you could maybe say, tell me when this deal is back on, and you could set the link here to go to maybe a page with an autoresponder and then get on a waiting list. It's a good way to do it. So at this point we have to go and get our app ID and our app secret. So to do that, we go to Facebook and just go to developers.facebook.com/apps, and you click create a new app. So I've just made an app for this already called FB Social Deals, and you can see right away in your dashboard you have your app ID. So you copy that, making sure there's no blank space or anything like that, and copy it, paste in your app ID, then get your app secret, and you copy that and paste it in here. So that's pretty much all you can add at this point. Now, the last one is the Facebook app URL, and because we're integrating with Facebook and jumping back and forth, you're going to have to leave this blank for a moment and just save the settings as they are. So we're just going to click Save Changes at the bottom, and that just brings us back to the dashboard. Then it's been saved, and there's a link here that says Add to FB. So this means we're going to add it to our Facebook page we created in the previous video. So if you click Add to FB, we've got some instructions here. We've got our app settings. So it's self-explanatory. Canvas URL, and there's a link to copy here. So if we go back to our app, I'm just going to click into edit this to show you. Here we see Canvas URL, and here we have it here as well. Then secure Canvas URL, you see it here as well. We set canvas width to fixed and canvas height to fluid. Then we have page tab here, making sure that part's open. We give the name you want for your page tab. Then you match up the two fields here with what's over here, and you set page tab width to normal, and you save your changes. So these are all added now. That's your app ready to go. And the last part is you click Add to FB. This will bring up the Facebook dialog now, and you choose a page you want to add this to, and you just follow the instructions. And here we see it's added now to the test page I made a little earlier. We click in here. We should get our like it. Yeah, we got our like it image. Here's the text we just added. I'm just going to edit that so you can see it changing, just to explain things a little more clearly. That's the like it text. So just like this and skip past it. So you like it. So now once we're in the actual deal we set up, you just click on the address bar at the top, copy that, then go back into your app settings, and click edit, back in here, and down where we left Facebook app URL blank, you paste it in there, and click save. So now back in the dashboard, you can edit your deal, you can delete it, or you can preview it to see what it looks like without having to go through the whole Facebook thing. You just click preview, and it pops up in a new box there. Now this obviously won't have the like gate and all that stuff, and the invite friends is a bit temperamental in here because it's not inside Facebook. It may not work fully correctly, but you get the gist of it. You can see what your offer looks like, and that's the main thing. So that concludes the overview of how to create deals and edit them. Again, if you do need any further information, let us know via support ticket, and I'll make any extra videos or whatever you need. Thanks.